And down the past decades, they've been facing communal crisis. Did I say communal crisis? Not that of type of communal crisis, but crisis in terms of having skirmishes and run-ins with herders, Fulani cattle herders. It's been going on for several years. And as this situation has been going on, definitely it impacts negatively on the security of the communities and food security. How have they been resolving such issues? And what is the current situation? Remember that within this year, Signature TV did bring to you two reports. One was from the Adada area, and the other was from Nimbo. And they were all reports about attacks from Fulani herders. Abi community in Uzouwani and other communities surrounding that area, which also includes Nimbo, they've been facing countless attacks, and it's affected their agricultural output. Every of these communities I've mentioned, whether by name, are in Enugu State. But each time you hear that action is being taken to either stop the attacks or ensure that peace returns to these communities so that people can go about their lawful business. But it doesn't seem to be what is happening or the situation on ground. And that's why our conversation this afternoon, we're looking at insecurity and the impact on food security. With me is Chris Otazi. Chris is a lawyer, but Chris is also the President General of Abi community in Uzouwani, local government area of Enugu State. You're welcome, Chris.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Southeast News.
My pleasure.
I can't tell your story better than you. So I'm asking myself, why don't you tell us a bit of history on how Abi got to the present position in terms of scarcity of food and becoming refugees in their own homeland?
Thank you so much. Yes, I'm privileged to be here this afternoon. It's been a long story of herders, farmers' crisis in my community, Abi. I would remember when I was a boy, we used to go to the farm with our parents. In those days, the Fulanis, they used to bring their cattle grazing through the lands, and then we used to discuss with them. Sometimes if they kill a game, they would give us, we'll give them water, and then we used to exchange goods like that. They were friendly then, but about 20 years ago, the story changed. The story changed. Then what changed? They started destroying our crops. And you want to question them, why would you do that? Then they will face you squarely. Is it that you run for your life, or they will harm you? So it's been a very sympathetic story. Now, Uzouwani was the first basket of Enugu State. Yes, I'm bold to say that. But these days, the story has changed. I could remember when you returned from the urban area to the village, then the wives in your village, they will be contesting who will give you food for the night. Anybody who doesn't eat his food will see you as not friendly to him. But today, if you go home, they will ask you, what have you brought for them? Those days, we used to carry food from the villages to the township. But this time around, we used to buy from town to the villages. It's a very sorry state of events. Now, those days, I remember we used to go for hunting using our cutlasses and sticks in the farms. These days we can't do that. Now, they didn't just destroy our crops. They started raping our women, kidnapping our men and killing them. You know. On some occasions, they will get to, they will see you with your wife in a farm. They will ask you to naked your wife and then watch him rape your wife. I mean, it's turned to something else. And the worst part of it is, what they do now is they get to your farm, they don't allow the cattle to feed for them. They will cut down the maize, the cassava, and then arrange them for the cows to eat. You see them live. It's not as if I'm telling stories. So, you were aware of the recent killings in Uzouwani, Nimbo particularly. It's a headers. So, people have been crying to the government to come to our rescue. I remember when the immediate past governor, the one that happened about 5 years ago, he came down to Nimbo and saw the massacre that happened. He shed tears. He promised us heaven and earth that once he got back, he would provide us with all security gadgets and all of that. We looked forward to that, but nothing happened. And it's pathetic. Now, this present governor, when there was another massacre at Nimbo, he came, he saw, and then he made his promises. That was about 2 months ago. So we are looking forward to his assistance in that direction. So now, our people are in a fix, serious fix. It has, this incidence of headers from mass crisis has taken a ripple effect, in the sense that there used to be a social life. For instance, when I was younger, we used to go for to fetch oil bean seeds. We cracked them, or rather we took them to the market to sell, make some money. We used to go fetch for these snails in the bushes. You know, get them, go and sell for our money. We used to buy, use the proceeds to buy pencil, pen, you know, books, exercise books, and all of that. It can't happen this time around. So, our people have been pushed back home. And if that's not enough, they have followed us back to our homes now. We used to cultivate lands in our homes because they were infertile. But this time around, having no other option, we started to that. But they have not allowed us to do that again. Right in our homes, not in the farm, in our homes. 5 days ago, one village called me on phone that the herders have taken over their village square. You know what I mean by village square?
What's the name of that village?
Ajonobo in Abi community. Yes. That area comprises Ikwaka village, Anashara village, Ugwabada village, Amudo village. There are 4 villages in that clan. Then I called my CSO, the chairman neighborhood watch. Please draft your men there. This is something else. They want us to leave our homes again. For where? Where do we go from there? So we are in such a sorry state that we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do now. You don't pursue something that bites with a bare hand. These people carry sophisticated weapons, which we don't have. How do you challenge such people?
Now, after the last attack,
yes,
you did say that you were told that certain things will be given to the community, probably more security men and all that.
Yes.
My question is this.
Yes.
Well, was there also a sort of protocol on, if you have an attack, the various levels of report? You remember you did say that you were busy calling your own vigilante group to go out and ensure that the place is secure
Yes.
for the villagers.
Yes.
Did that lead to you also informing, for example, the divisional police officer, the local government chairman, and then up the ladder?
Yes. Thank you. Now, each attack that happens, we make a report to the DPO. Every attack that we have, we make a report to the DPO, and then to the local government. About a month ago, we had a meeting. All the presidents general in the Uzouwani community, Uzouwani local community, sorry, with the area commander of the Isuka area command, with the DPO of Uzouwani, DPO of Nimbo, then with the HPM of the local government. Then on this very security issue, we invited the headers, the leaders of the headsmen. They came at the King Hotel in Isuka. We had a meeting. Then we discussed on how to organize a peace talk between the local government and the headers, their leaders, their larges that own the cattle. So it is yet to be done. We proposed a committee. Let there be a joint committee of nominated persons from the local government and the headers who will be monitoring the activities of those boys they give the cattle to graze the cattle. You know. But it is yet to be done. Now, what happened that day was that the area commander then sounded a note of warning that let there be no further attacks on any community in Uzouwani, pending when this committee will be constituted. That meeting took place before the recent attack at Nimbo.
So
they were violating that order or that directive given by the area commander. So we've made reports we always make report to DPO, we always make report to local government authorities, and then we have written many times to the state government through our representatives, House of Representative, and then our House of First Member. So we are waiting their response.
But now, let's take you back just 5 days.
Yes.
After the area commander has given an instruction. So before you got into the studio this afternoon,
yes,
was there any response from the area commander concerning that attack?
No, this attack happened 2 months ago.
No. Remember, you said 5 days ago.
Yeah. Okay, the one...
For people to come and take over the village square.
Yeah. Yes. We made a report.
And what was it?
And no response yet. No response yet.
From the area commander?
From the area command.
So have you escalated your report to the governor?
No, we have not.
Why not?
This is it. We want to... We now scheduled a meeting with the area commander to hold Monday next week.
Why? Do you know why I'm asking?
No.
You are in your own house.
Yes.
And somebody barges in, gets into your sitting room and makes himself comfortable. Somebody you don't even know.
Yeah.
And you were told that in case your neighbor is looking for trouble, you shouldn't attack, but you should report as part of a peace-building process.
Yes.
And you've done that.
Yes.
So why is it taking close to a week before a meeting is being called?
We are waiting the convenience of the area commander.
So that's why I asked, why is it not been escalated?
Well, ours is to make a report. We have lodged the report. Then we have told the area commander the urgency of the matter. You understand what I mean?
So are the people still there right now as we are talking?
No, after I made the call to my CSO, they went there, asked them to leave our place, our home. And this is not farm. Go back to the farm. You've chased us from the farm. We've returned home. Now you pursued us down to the home again. So please go back. You are looking at trouble. We don't want any trouble. Go back to the farm and then I'll wait when we invite you. Good thing. The CSO spoke with one of them. He said, we have made a report to the police. And police is about inviting your leaders for a peace talk. So please await the result of that peace talk. We don't want to make trouble with you. We need to define areas of cooperation with you. And this is it. This year, we want to farm this area of our farm. Then graze on the other side of the farm. Not near there. We're not asking you to leave our farm entirely. But it seems this doesn't go down well with them. And this time around, we are saying they have to leave our farm entirely. We no more want that cooperation since they have rejected it ab initio. So if they had accepted our proposal, it wouldn't have escalated to this level.
No, but let me have one thing clear.
Yes.
So they've left the village square?
Yes, they have.
Okay.
As of 2 days ago. Yes.
You know why I wanted that cleared? Because if they have left the village square, then I can understand if you are waiting till Monday to have a meeting with the area commander. Yeah. But not if they were still at the village square.
No, they're no more there.
Now, this situation has been going on.
Yes.
Apart from the area commander that has been calling for meetings and looking for peaceful ways of resolving this issue.
Yes.
What has the state government done?
Well, the state government has given us promise. We are yet to see
promises.
Promise
in
that
what
they
form?
that they will provide maximum security for our farmers. In whichever form they will do it, I do not know yet. Now, the local government in the person, the local government has formed a security. The local government of Uzouwani has now a security committee led by the Senator Chuka Otaze. As a matter of fact, we used to have meetings every Saturday. And in that committee, the senator has taken it upon himself to reach the governor. Because getting to the governor is something else. I mean, it's always an uphill task.
Oh, why do you say so?
I say so because the protocol involved. You come, you book an appointment, you come. I mean, it takes days before you can get to the governor. Sometimes the chief of staff may not even remember that you made a booking. I'm sure generally it's not easy to have access to the governor. Well, the governor may not be the reason.
I don't want to digress, but
okay.
Let's focus on how to get peace back to the community.
Now, this security committee is doing everything possible to see that Uzouwani is secured. You know, now we're not relenting. We want to take our own security in our own hands. The committee set up is trying to source for funds from philanthropists, from non-governmental organizations, from within us, to raise funds, to be able to buy. We need to buy instruments like drones that will assist us know where these people are coming from. Because what they do is they will ambush us. You understand what I mean? They will ambush us. You're going to the farm to harvest something. Okay, just about 2 months ago, some people summoned courage to go to the farm to harvest palm fruits. So this head has got to them and said, go back home. We don't want to see you here again. We want to take over your farm. And that's our mission here. This farm now belongs to us. Take this message home to your people. You get it?
No, I don't.
Okay, so this is...
No, I don't. Because why don't I get it? Remember the analogy I gave you. This is your house.
Yes.
And a stranger comes into your sitting room and it's okay. Now, the question remains, what efforts have you all been doing, apart from setting up the committees, looking for funds to get drones? What you need to understand is that, remember I said, the survey showed that the biggest thing in the world is hunger.
Yes. So
now, you're not going to your farm.
Yes.
And you're contented to be at home. I wonder how that works.
Okay. Now, what you have...
And then lives have been involved.
Yes.
So I still wonder how that works.
What you intend
because
now?
It does appear,
Okay.
it does appear as if, yes, you want peace to be enthroned in your community, but you are also relaxed. Why am I saying that? Simply because I give you a timeline, and I'm not keeping to the timeline, and you are contented to watch.
So we are not sitting, this is a very delicate issue. The headers, farmers' crisis is a very delicate issue. It needs to handle it.
So how can we bring it to the top of the table, the front burner, so that everybody that should be part of a solution gets involved in playing the roles they are supposed to play, so that your community, Abi, and all other agrarian communities who are supposed to be the food basket become the food basket.
Yes.
So what is stopping everybody from playing their roles?
Well, what we intend to do now is this. We are devising a means whereby our people will go to the farm, maybe say tomorrow, and then all youths, all men will now accompany the farmers to the farm, guard them till they finish their farm activities, and will come back. So, because if they are left alone to fend for themselves in the farm, incidentally, this may come upon them. So, now, to your question, how to get everybody on board to seek solution to this problem, we call on government of the Southeasterners, because now it's no more peculiar to a particular state or so. So it's a general problem suffered by all. So there needs to be a serious town hall meeting of all the communities in Igbo land, represented by their town union presidents. Then get an organized sitting. Call a meeting of the Southeastern governors. Then we'll talk to them. This is our problem. What are you doing? Our people are hungry. There's no food. We have farms to where we can get what we eat, but we can't go there because of the headers. How do you assist us? You don't have to look at us, just watch us die of hunger or being killed by headers. Governors have to do something. They are the chief security officers of the states. They have to do something. Let that be a collective effort. Individual effort can't solve the problem. No, it can't. There has to be a serious decision taken by the Southeastern governors in collaboration with Ohanes and Igbo and other stakeholders. Let a decisive decision be taken. One scholar came to our community to sample our opinion on what will be the solution to the farmers' crisis. And I told him, if it is the grasses to feed their cattle is the problem, let them come. We can organize our youths. They will harvest. They will cut the grasses. They will get their lorries. They pay our youths. They cut the grasses and load in their lorries. They will go. If it's grasses that's a problem, let them come down. We negotiate with them. We get our youths. They will cut the grasses for them. They load in their lorries and take them back to feed their cattle.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
So there has to be a holistic effort.
Yes, while we wait for that holistic effort,
Yes.
what can be a stopgap measure that will ensure that the people are safe? The people can go to their farms as and when due,
Yes.
while waiting for that holistic method.
Yeah, that's I said that we have organized the forest guard and the neighborhood watch group in our community. So they will now be going on surveillance in the farms. We have shared the duties for them. Some will go in the night, some will go in the morning. We have placed them on our boundaries where they're coming from Kogi State and then Benue. So some will mount there, some will be in the farm, some will be in the villages. So to see when they are coming and then prevent them from getting to the farmers or even coming down to our village again. That's the meeting we will have this weekend. Those people that came in to our village square, it has to stop. This must stop outrightly. This is we're not waiting for government to do anything for us. We will take our destiny in our own hands. Enough is enough. Enough is just enough. We are taking a drastic measure on that. You can't chase us away from our farm, then we'll run to the village, you come to the village again for us. No. No. You can't disappear into the thin air. We are human beings. We need to exist like you are existing. You are doing your own duty. You want to survive by grazing your cattle. So we want to survive as well by doing our farm works. So you cannot live at our own expense. No, we won't accept it.
Well, I suggest that a peaceful solution, a peaceful means of resolving issues is always the best.
Yes, I agree.
Now,
I agree.
Just before you go, Chris Utazi.
Yes, please.
I want you to tell us what it takes to keep the people in the communities going each day, given the state of insecurity around them.
Well, before I get to that, sir, I want to lament that this headers incursion in our lands has caused us a lot of problem. You can imagine somebody born 20 years ago whose parents have died and no means of going to farm to know his own portions of the land that belongs to him. Now he's a grown man. The parents are no more there. Who now does that for him? In other words, he doesn't know his farm. Likewise, it was when you go to the farm with your parents and show you, this is our own land, this is our own land, this one belongs to my brother, this is what used to happen then. But now, even myself, who used to be in the farm there, I'm not sure I can point out the portions that belong to me this time around. My father is no more. I can't do that. So these are the ripple effects of the activities of the headsmen. We are a big mess in our place, a serious mess. So to your question, we are, as I said, we can't be waiting for government for eternity. If government doesn't come, we can't fold our hands. So we will know what to do about that. It's a security issue that should be discussed in the open anyhow. Yes, sir. We'll take care of ourselves. By the grace of God, we'll survive. Yes, sir.
Well, we just believe on Signature TV that solutions must be found. Peaceful ways of resolving the Fulani headers.
I agree. Peace is always the best solution. But when the peace is not coming, they say if you want peace, you prepare for the war. If you want peace, prepare for war. If you are pursuing me now, and I get to this war, that's no escape route again. I'll face you securely to save my life, and I'll bring out all that is in me, so as I can survive.
Might also be peaceful.
That's it.
So thank you very much, Barrister Chris Utazi, for
pleasure,
coming on to Southeast News.
It's my pleasure.
We trust that the meeting on Monday will bring better solutions
to hope so.
The crisis in the area.
I strongly hope so.
Thank you for coming, and I wish you the best.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
When we come back, we would explore one issue that is happening where I'll tell you when we get back. Stay with us.